We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend the short field right away.
He'll take this down to the 23. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. But he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out. They reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The kicking team off for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And it'll be brought down to 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Richardson to the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
and he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts extend their advantage to 13-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Hey, Lion. To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And that screen slowed to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On red. They put Strange in motion. Here we go. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Davis going in motion. Second down, Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
This is Prodigy 2. And he is going to be out of bounds. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Here's Bixby. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. One more time with Bixby. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Now here's Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Well, that swung out wide and intercepted. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he's going to take this all the way back. 86 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on two more. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by two more. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Keelan Robinson to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be taken down. They got him.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Think right. Here we go. On the ground, here's ETN. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Here's Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that ball too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. At 9, Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Foye Aluakon. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through. And yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
ETN now on first and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Go, let's go. Lawrence now on second down. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll try left side with ETN. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. In motion comes Thomas. To throw is Lawrence. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll take this to about the 28. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Second down and 8. Throwing, Richardson. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and it'll lead to a second down. Richardson. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is going to be Paul He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now, a handoff, ETN, and he's got it in for the 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. But dangerous Nico Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That one into the hands of Downs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Hey, Lion! A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. And at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Frost. And the Colts are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. They go right back to Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On play action, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 31 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Richardson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. You keep it in the air and try to get the first down here. Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances of picking up a key third down? It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, his quarterback and his intended target.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there as a stack that might take them out of field goal range.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On first down, Lawrence. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Colts will take over possession here at the 44. On first and 10, here's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This is caught at 2. And he will get into the end zone. Michael Pittman, touchdown Colts. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. William Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On first down, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Back to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Richardson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit after that last incomplete pass. Although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take.
So the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6th.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. No matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down. after failing on third.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at 25. Drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Lawrence. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Dallas screen set up for ETN. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now Lawrence. That is out quickly into the hands of Kirk. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 2nd and 11. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Stays right open. Hey. Lawrence. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they trade for on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.